Hey, you wonderful people! Welcome back to another episode of Snippets with Saumya, where we turn real life experiences into life learnings. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and for spreading the word around. I need all your love and all your support because that does make a difference to me. It just gives me more motivation to keep coming up with new experiences and sharing those as lessons with you. So coming back to the recent experience that I had, I was conferred another award this time around on 29th of July, and the last Friday, I guess it was the 3rd of August, wherein the newspapers midday was supposed to carry a spread of the award winners. Uh, the organizers called me. I was very excited, looking forward to it. The nominations went perfect. There was a small snippet of video that they wanted, which was also forwarded to them. So everything looked well. With a lot of expectations, I go on the website, and I subscribe to e-newspaper of midday, and I open. To my sheer disappointment, I see they had mentioned the wrong designation. I was fuming. The first thought went into, did my office mess it up? So I just wanted to, call them up, at my office and just give them a piece of my mind. But then I restrained because, a copy was marked to me, so I had seen that the nominations went perfect. So then my second thought went, how the hell did the organizers mess it up so bad? How are they so irresponsible? I was just consumed in all those negative thoughts. And while I was doing this, I reached out to my mobile and I sent a text around that this is not done. You guys did not do it right. You've got my designation wrong. The moment I sent it, I took a step back and said, Saumya, is this really you? There are juniors or there are newbies who are still learning. Such a message coming from a professional like you would certainly, act as so much of pressure on them and probably always scar them. So I was like, oopsies. I may be right, but my way of dealing with the situation was wrong. So then I said, let me just call. So I reached out to my phone and I made that call. There was a girl on the other side. She knew why I was calling. And she was like, yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am. This thing happened. I don't know how it happened, but I take the responsibility. I was listening to that and I was feeling very guilty that I made such a miserable morning for that girl. I said, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. First, it was an overreaction from my side. Second, I just need a promise from you that next time, even if your boss okays something, you being the wonderful learner that you are in that team, ensure that you go back and recheck what your boss has actually signed, because many a time it so happens that we are in such a rush that we depend on the team and we just sign it off saying that this thing has been taken care of. There was silence on the other side. I said, hello, are you still there? With another quiver of voice, she says, ma'am, I'm so thankful to you for not taking it further to my boss. Otherwise, it would have cost me my job. I'm a fresh graduate and this is my first job, ma'am. Thank you so much. No one is ever so kind to the newbies. And while you've made that statement, ma'am, I give you my promise, I will always do that. We both smiled and I said, I wish you the best of the rest of the weekend and I'm once again sorry for spoiling it for you. She said, oh no, ma'am, you actually made my day. I would have felt very guilty of doing something like this and making this. Should I send you a rectified PDF? I said, no, it's already out in the newspaper. Don't ever do that. When something is published, stand up and own your mistake. That's all I want. She said, thank you very much, ma'am. We will make the corrections on the trophy and the certificate. I said, that'll do. Thank you so much. We disconnected the call. The thoughts that I want to actually express is that designations, what do they mean? Designations are always, as per my understanding goes, an internal reflection of the progress that a person has made in that organization. Where in some organization, maybe a designation like, a senior manager may connote to a JM in a smaller organization, or a GM in a larger organization may connote to a director in another organization, or a vice president in some may become another organization's director. We don't know because of the breadth and the hierarchical organizational structure of that organization. It all looked very nice when I came to the understanding that my organization or the organization where we work knows A, our intellect, B, our knowledge, C, our authority, and D, our responsibility. Not necessarily in that order, but yes. And once they know, who are we trying to prove, what designations we hold? It doesn't matter as long as we are fulfilling the responsibility. The second thought is, if I take away all this, will people still love me? I still will be Saumya. I still will be me. I still will be what I bring to you. My friends won't change. They don't meet Vice President of Gold Star. They meet Saumya, their friend. They don't meet anyone else. I go there devoid of designations. Leaving you with this thought. What is in a designation? Think about it. Many a times during appraisals, this is what we always go after. Take loads of care. This is your friend Saumya signing off. Till we met in another episode. Keep sending all your love and keep spreading the channel. Thank you. Thank you so much. Take good care of you. Bye-bye.